Good day, everybody. I hope that you're well and in good health. Here we are in the yard again, thinking about chickens. I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about feed and how many grams I feed daily and why. I the little bit that I know, which I don't know a whole lot, what I'm going to express here are only my opinions, views, my my personal thoughts. Um, I know that there's many methods that a lot of us use to decide how much feed we're going to give. I've heard some people use how much feed they can hold in one fist, a Vienna sausage can, uh, and there's possibly many other methods. But personally, I use a potted meat can. Now, with the feed that I use, because I imagine that it depends on how much moisture your feed actually holds when you weigh it. But the feed that I use consistently holds uh, 75 grams of feed in a potted meat can. A Vienna sausage can holds 151 grams. So this holds significantly less. This is the amount of feed that I give in an entire day. Now, I found this little tub in my ex-wife's things. Not sure what it belongs to, but it holds 35 grams. And I give one of these in the morning and another one in the evening to the adult cocks and hens. To the pullets and the stags, like this one. This is a 4-month-old stag. He was born in April. It's April, May, June, July, August. He'll be 5 months in a couple days. He's half Boston, yellow leg Boston, and half Leaper. This is one of the crosses that I like. Anyway, he weighs 4.5 pounds. Now, let's consider that he's still feathering. He's not done molting, but in my opinion, for my humble little outfit and me being a newbie, I think he's doing all right. 4.5 pounds, and he only eats 75 grams the entire day. Now, when I first started doing this, my mentor told me that I'd have a bunch of chicken that were not going to be able to handle the hunger that they were going to experience, but not all of them would suffer like that. And he was right. I started to have hens that never ate their own eggs to start eating eggs, pulling feathers, eating feathers, all sorts of behavior in the chickens that I never had here before. The cocks would get nervous, jumpy. I mean, they were hungry. But on the other hand, I also had a bunch of other chicken that were calm. They were hungry, but they were handling the stress and the hunger that they were experiencing. My mentor told me that this would be an advantage to me. He said, call everything that can't handle 75 grams a day and keep the ones that can. And I would gain an advantage because under difficult circumstances, the day that these chickens face a challenge, a test, they're likely to handle that better than the ones that couldn't even handle hunger. Now, I say that these are my views and opinions, but actually these are his views and opinions and other people that taught him along the way. The idea here is to keep athletes that are naturally at a certain weight that we're looking for. Now, all of the cocks, all of the stags that I have never weigh more than 5.75 pounds, 5.75. And that's because that's how I've selected them. I don't like heavy animals. I like them medium in all respects. In my humble opinion, I think it just works out better for what I do. I want to know what you guys think. Some of you are going to tell me, well, the animal's suffering because it's not getting all the nutrients that it needs during the molt. And I expressed that same thought to my mentor. He told me that yes, the chickens, because I'm not going to change how much I feed during the molt either, they're going to drop a little bit of breast weight. But once they recover from feathering out, they're going to gain all of that back. Just like when they get put up, they drop, but then they come back. And also, this natural process of them dropping and losing weight and maybe suffering a little bit during the molt is natural in the world of the free chicken. It's in captivity, in my humble opinion, where we've decided that they need something extra. Now, I don't know. I've never observed a molting chicken in the wild. What does it do to supplement? Maybe it does things, but I don't think it's nearly as much as we do to them. I obviously feed the best possible feed that I can possibly afford. It's 15 and a half. It's 15% protein, and I buy this stuff called Feather Fixer that they sell at Tractor Supply. I add that into the feed just to add more of the good stuff. Not necessarily because I think that my feed needs it, but I think that these chickens deserve the best possible food that we can give them, if we expect to get the best out of them. This stag here, this is only the first time that I carry him around, so he's a bit shy. But something I do to help him out is I give him feed, some sort of a treat, so he can relate that if I'm going to hold him, it's because he's going to get something good. And then where did I leave it? Oh, I'll be right back. I use this stuff right here called Hen Healer, and I don't rely on it for the purposes of what it says here for chafe or injuries and cuts and things like that. I use it because it's an excellent skin moisturizer, and every now and then and it smells a little bit like Bengay, but the chicken like it. I put a little bit. He really likes it. And as you know, it helps them to remember that when we're going to handle them, that it's going to be a good experience. And I don't do much else other than hold him and weigh him and feel his body out. He feels really good. He feels like he's been put up, actually. As far as weight goes. Molly. Move, Molly. So see, that's kind of the whole idea here, is to keep chickens all year round that are at weight or very, very close to it. So when the day comes that they have to be conditioned, they'll suffer hardly any stress due to hunger, or none at all, maybe because they're already there. Which means that, in my opinion, I think they have a great advantage, Molly. Molly, go. Go. Anyway, thank you for listening to my thoughts. Like I said, they're ignorant views. I don't know much about anything, especially chicken. I would appreciate your comments and views, and see what you guys think. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day.